Hello and welcome back to NASCAR Full Pack Racing. Once again, in this part 24, we have already done this by the time we have already done for the AHS because of the ASCA has been moved to the AHS as well because that recently that we're going to be doing this later on that our current track is the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We've done this in Classic, Talladega, Auto Club Speedway, Watkins Glen, Bristol Motor Speedway, and Dirt, Michigan, Kentucky. And I'm not sure that we're just absolutely never able to get finished this about for this thing as well. In part 26, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Martinsville, we have done here. We've done this also. Sonoma, we have done for Charlotte. I'm not sure that wasn't going to be pretty going on to do this. Maybe I'm not going to be doing for further notice as well. Even we have done here in Darlington and Homestead, Miami. And now it's time to get all the way to Phoenix Raceway for the part 24. So looks like we just completely teleported into some other tracks as well. It looks like even for it's not so classic as possible. So looks like we're going to be choosing for our number. So it's time to spawn our vehicles. We're going to be doing for spawning a Dale Earnhardt as well. So looks like this is absolutely for the Intimidator or probably this guy as well. So if I'm not going to be making sure that I'm just going to be doing for one thing as well. So to do this intimidating is we're going to be doing for the number 31 Bobby Labaton as well. So looks like we already just driven around for this car. It's time for the backup menu spawn as well. So we're gonna be making towards like this one, and we're gonna be using the number 24 car, which is Jeff Gordon as well. So as I can spawn this car, it looks like that does revealed about for this thing as well. So I cannot believe that I'm just going to be using for the Jeff Gordon side as well. So I'm probably not doing this for look like this one. Brian Vickers as well. So I'm just pretty sure that we're spawning able to do this as well. I cannot completely to do this. I'm going to be choosing the number 66 car. Nope. I'm not sure that we're going to be getting it right to do this. So I'm probably using for somewhere custom, so looks like it's not some sort of cookie run reference as well, so it's not. Here it is. So we're gonna be using for this some sort of classic things as well, and I'm pretty sure that we're gonna be going for requires for Kentucky Motor Speedway as well. So we're gonna be using for somewhere custom as well, but I don't really think so as well. So I need to find somewhere other kinds of vehicles as well. And as always, let's try Andy Brands. Looks like this is the O2 car, is we're going to be driving for this right now. But eventually, it's time to start to get all the way around and pretend that must be some sort of independent police car as well. Let's just give it a head of go. It looks like it's 137 miles per hour. But just like it's only one thing, the unofficial parts, that wasn't going to be enough as well. Even for the Piston Cup viewers, is going to do like this one. So our first lap, that wasn't going to be pretty good time to do this. So, but the first thing is to slow down as well. This is the year 2003, because eventually that somewhere lap time is that the start finish line should be over here after this, before the pit entry as well. And does pretty exactly slow down to 124 miles per hour. And we did here for our first lap. It's time to do for our 10 laps time as well. And we're making pretty sure that we're going to do this as well. So after making for better laps to do this, and because the lap time says it's over 30 seconds while I'm just going to be making towards this out. So even that I just completely touching the yellow line, that's slightly under 120 miles per hour we go. So I'm probably not sure that we're just going to be trying to making towards like this. It's completely good to go, 137 miles per hour. that is our current top speed. It was eventually trying to slow things down for just going to be pretty one, and down to 117 miles per hour, and just like the last lap isn't going to be for as such as pretty to do this, and it's not such a pretty quick video as well. Let's try 8 laps to do this without currently of 10 laps of this thing as well. So I'm probably we're making towards of 10 laps of this thing as well. And I'm currently, this isn't going to be such as a very best as to do this. So under 130 miles per hour we're going to do this. Under 125, which means it's going to give ourselves to get a lot slower. And I'm pretty not sure that we're going to be completed for this for many more recent laps as well. So I'm not going to be very fast as possible, so we cannot believe that we're just going to be still going fast. So in lap number 6, it's still good, but we continue to go outside, but unfortunately we just tapped a wall. And because we have our first wall contact, no warnings and penalties have been detected around here for just whatsoever. So we're going to be trying to slow down for one thing, as even though it's lap number 7, and we wanted to do is we're going for 20 laps. It's not possible for it to do this, and because it looks like I'm pretty wanted to said this is not really possible that the video contains to roll on for 15 minutes of this video. And because if I'm just going to be re-uploading for some sort of videos to do this, I swear my Celestia, this isn't going to be making sure whatever we tried. So it must be the Applejack's final lap going around for the lap number 8. And the reason why isn't going to be making towards like this thing as well. So the O2 car is going to be pursuing Applejack down, and I'm probably not very sure that how this vehicle is going to be, such as the list of numbers of the car. So we're in last 2 laps remaining without hitting the walls, and down into under 120 miles per hour, and probably it's not going to be such as one thing is a very possible, and I'm not even going to be careless about to do this as well. So it's not going to be as, and it's going to be the last of its kind. So one more lap to go, and we're going back into the pits in lap number 11. So if that was not able to see for a final couple of laps, so the start-finish line should be moved over here to the pit exits nearby as well. So looks like I cannot believe that we're going to be making towards to slow down. So finally it's time to return back into the pits. So over 10 laps we go. So where is the lap time board? It was not into the pits as well. So maybe we're going to be making towards back into the pits and see the lap times as well. So we managed to find 11 laps to do this. And it's time to get things slowed down. Monster Speeder is officially pitting right now. So where is our lap times as well? It's going to be over here into the pits. And looks like we're on pitting lap as well. But we're eventually refueling the car as well. And there is no podium into this track as well. So looks like we just completely finishing under 30 seconds of this lap times as well. And I'm pretty sure that was pretty quick, as over 10 minutes of this video we go. It's not over 15 minutes. But thankfully that will be the end of today's video as well. If you enjoy for today's video as well in Phoenix National Raceway, or probably we're going to be making towards to get ourselves, this is where the final NASCAR races beyond this track as well. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe and click the bell by using this vehicle as well. and using for the sponsors as well. You may absolutely join the group on Lightning Fast Racing, and which means lightning fast racing as well. So probably I'll be see you in around for many more races, or probably other parts of the NASCAR 2003 season games as NASCAR Full Pack Racing as whatsoever. This is Turbo Concept is signing off, and thank you for watching. As always, that I'm going to be see you NASCAR fans all later, and especially mini lads too.